Hi, Sagittarius. I hope you guys are doing really well. I want to go get into a reading for you. This is the person on your mind or the person that you're not in contact with at this time. Feel free to like, share, subscribe if you choose to. And yeah, let's get started. These messages will not resonate with all of you. These are general readings. Take what does, leave the rest. I feel like this person at this time, Sagittarius, I feel like the situation, it's like the ending of this almost leaves the situation like feeling, or this person feeling like physically depleted. This person may have kind of like let their daily routines go, or their physical health is like kind of being affected by this connection or the lack of connection here, Sagittarius. And it feels like there's kind of like a finality energy to this. It feels like there's an energy of deep depression, I guess. And not feeling like they have the fortitude to make something happen here. That could be your connection or just something in this person's life. There's an energy of needing to get out of the weeds, needing to get out of this stagnant energy I feel like this person wants to reemerge in your life or be a more consistent and present partner. I feel that this only comes through a certain level of self-assessment, taking care of oneself, and like taking the bull by the horns and making things happen. What we feel right now is wallowing and like depression and restriction and holding ourselves back, but the intentional energy of this person is to come back with like power, with a foundation, that with, I feel this is also something where it's like they need to find an alternative way to do this. So this is not something that is going to be easy for them. It feels like the energy here is, it's like finding an alternative route, but it also brings a lot of happiness. It also brings a lot of like aha moments and a newfound sense of understanding in how to approach relationships, in how to approach certain things. Like this may be somebody who's like finding self-help or like dealing with some sort of like meditations or guided meditations, mentoring even. But it feels here that there's an energy, Sagittarius, where this person is intentional about this connection. This person is intentional about how they show up. And so the way that they're showing up here is they want to be seen as mature. They want to be seen as somebody that you can take seriously and they can take seriously. And I feel here that this is something that has been a problem for them for a while, or they may have just been very much like in a sense of disconnect. Yeah, this situation for this person, the way that they're showing up here, Sagittarius, is one of their intention is stability. Their intention is to provide stability, to provide intention, integrity. Also, to be somebody that is not reliant upon you, to be somebody that is reliant on themselves. They want to be self-made. This is somebody that is also prioritizing their business. This is somebody that is also prioritizing how they show up in their life, because it has a direct effect on what they can provide, how they show up in general here. And so in the past, it's almost as if like they had to go through this like period of lack of money. They had to go through a period of, their health failing or massive depression to shake them into the person that they need to become. And I feel like this is where they're at now. It's like re-emerging, becoming that person, harnessing their energy on the things that make most sense in their life in practical ways, in ways that provide longevity. It's the tried and true. It's the making things happen. And I feel like their energy here is to be able to provide for you but for the long haul. And that may take a while, but that is the intention here. That is this person's direct desire, is to be able to offer you from what they have. Not to be a leech. They want to offer you what they have in an intentional way, but it's something that they want to be able to secure for the long haul. You may be having a communication about how they're dealing with things in their own life, or like the progress that they're making in their own life. I feel like it's tangible. I feel like it's financially secure. I feel like this is a situation where maybe they're getting a new job, or something that helps them build their finances in a very secure way. Even if they're not getting a new job through somebody, they're creating something. There's something about this person that's making it's like they're stepping into their own personal sense of power and making something happen, not just for you, but for them. Yeah, I feel like this is going to make you really happy in how you see this situation changing, Sagittarius. I feel like this opportunity being given to you is something that I feel like it's almost, I don't want to say long overdue. I feel like it comes in the right timing. It comes in a situation that feels like, okay, you're patient with it. You're open to the energy changing. You're open to the process changing. This is a new period in this person's life, but it's also something of a new period in your life. If you accept this opportunity and offer from this person, it feels like you're accepting this chapter change in a positive way. You're accepting this chapter change in a way that's nurturing and loving for this to grow. It's like you're accepting it, for this to come towards you and for your energy to be present with it. It's like you accept the change that's also coming with this energy. Okay? Very positive, very loving. You show up very loving. And I feel here that through that love, it expands things. It expands things. I'm getting big Jupiter energy. Jupiter expands things. And so with this type of energy, it gives blessings, it gives financial opportunities, but it also, through that energetic nurturance, it allows things to expand and to grow. And I like this energy. It feels here that your love is something that is very healing here. In the past, it feels like you may have been on different pages in this connection. It feels like there may have been almost like not being able to get on the same page with somebody, being at odds with somebody, but also for whatever reason, it's like that type of energy has dissipated because we have a certain level of clarity here, and it comes through being honest about what has disconnected this person from themselves and from you, but mainly what has disconnected this person in their own life, Sagittarius. And it feels like them having like this certain level of awareness and forward progression and movement it's a confidence boost. It helps things change, and it helps to reintegrate them in a way where they start to feel like whole and they're present again, and I feel here it's going to get you back on the same page. But getting back on the same page requires communication. It requires honesty. And that may have been something that has been a little bit resistant in the past, just because the way that this person may have lived their life in the past, it didn't provide honesty, or it wasn't an honest portrayal of life. It was somebody that was just existing, somebody that was very depressed, somebody that was neglecting their life, and that has impact on everybody involved in life with them. Okay, so that may also be something that is needing to change, and it feels like it is changing. It just feels like we have to be able to let that go. We can't, if things get difficult again with this person, but they are making the process and change, the steps to change. We can't bring up that past and be like, well, you did this and you did this for this reason. You have to let the past go. We acknowledge it. We see it for what it is. We see it for how problematic it may have been, but we also don't harp on it. We also don't try and jab them with it when they're actively making changes to not do that anymore. You have to let that go. It has to be water under the bridge. And so it's intentional for you to release the pain that has existed here, release the energy that has existed here, because it feels like that energy is still conflicting you, and find some peace and truth in how you cut yourself free from that. But also with this person's efforts, it feels like they're changing things. And as we say, the proof is in the pudding. There's going to be a lot of pudding here, and it's going to be tasty and it's going to be good. And I feel like there's going to be opportunities here with this person that are slow growth opportunities, but they're worth the energy. Yeah, I feel like this is a situation where this person is no longer in limbo, or they're not holding themselves back. I feel that there may have been a period of like stagnation for this person. And this could also be you, you know, but it feels like we are making changes that are intentional, that have, you know, legs. We're making intentional choices here to work towards things that we want. Again, there may be some sort of like building of finances. There may be some sort of action to create a position that this person loves and that they dedicate themselves to. I feel like there's a big change in positivity here, and it comes after a period of stagnation. It comes after a period of assessment and like reassessment and reintegration here. I feel that this energy is very positive, Sagittarius, and it just, you know, sometimes people have to like fail and like go under the radar and be absent, and, you know, to redeem themselves or to reintegrate into life again. I feel like this is somebody that is getting their life back in order, and they're doing so in a way that's really, there's a lot that comes through this, and there's a lot of positivity that comes through this. It's slow. It's a slow process, slow progress, but it's good. So that's what I have for you guys. If it resonates, like, share, subscribe. I love you. Feel free to contact me if you want a personal reading. Talk to you later.